Guys, I have bad news about the Dragon Prince. I'm just kidding. I have more good news. Actually, these past 2 weeks have been full of good news with episode titles, and we just got the next episode's title. So let's talk about it. What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news. And did I fool you in the beginning? Anyone? I didn't fool anyone. Okay, fine. But today, we've got the next title for episode 4 in season 6 of The Dragon Prince. And you know what? It sounds pretty cool. But that's not all. We also got the puzzle for episode 5. So guys, we're going to get into all of this. But before we do that, if it's your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I love talking about movies, TV, and all the news in between. So if you do too, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, like this video, you guys. And if you're a fan of the titles so far, let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And is episode 4's title getting you excited? Yeah, we're going to talk about my theories because I've got a couple. Alrighty, you guys, so to recap the episode titles that we've gotten so far, we have episode 1, it's called Star Touched. Episode 2 is Love, War, and Mushrooms, and episode 3 is The Frozen Ship. Now, of course, episode titles will always tell a story in any television series or season, so it is interesting to see these 3 so far, right? Well, if you missed out on my theories, you can find those on the other videos, but today we're setting our sights forward to episode 4. So let's get into the news and the lead up to the reveal for the episode 4 title. Ehasz went to X and posted the episode 4 title this past Tuesday. Well, it was at least the puzzle for the title, and it was a photo of Chris Hemsworth. Yes, the Chris Hemsworth, Thor himself, and Aaron wrote this caption. And it says, and I quote, "Puzzle for the Dragon Prince episode 4 title. When he's not using Mjolnir, this is his weapon of choice." Now, if you've forgotten, Mjolnir is the hammer for the god of thunder, Thor himself. We've seen that in the MCU quite often, of course. But the hint is very interesting, right? If this hero isn't using Mjolnir, he's using something else. So I'm starting to think, and there were some obvious, I guess, guesses, but some I agreed with, some I didn't. I was seeing a lot of fans say Stormbreaker, and immediately I thought, no, that's not what he means, because yes, Stormbreaker is the alternate weapon in the MCU that Thor uses when Mjolnir breaks. Instead, I figured they were teasing us with the image itself, and Aaron is talking more so about the object that Chris Hemsworth is using in the photo, which is a razor blade to shave his face. So my guess ended up being the Nova Blade. Now, you guys know what the Nova Blade is, right? You forgot? Okay, I'll catch you up. We know that in Season 6, Rayla and Callum will try to construct the Nova Blade, which we learned in Season 5 is the only thing that can defeat a Star Touch elf, hint hint, Ehasz. So to do this, they need to gather quasar diamonds, which are located in the corona of the heavens, something, or I should say an object, that is located inside of the Star Scraper. So I'm thinking about all this, and of course my guess still ended up being the Nova Blade. I was so confident about it, right? But I literally just said the title for episode 4. Well, Aaron Ehasz reveals that episode 4's title is The Star Scraper. And here I was, putting all these clues together when I literally said to myself what the answer was, but I was confident it would be the Nova Blade. Well, anyways, it's so cool that we got the title, and the Star Scraper is a pretty cool title, and it does tell us so many things. One thing this title immediately tells me is that Rayla and Callum will end up arriving and finally going up into the Star Scraper in episode 4. Now, this is pretty early on in season 6, guys, considering we will most likely have 9 episodes like the previous seasons. So I'm thinking, well, part of me believes that Rayla and Callum will find the 3 quasar diamonds needed to construct the Nova Blade, right? Well, it might not be that easy. I wonder, what if they go up, they find the 3 quasar diamonds they need, however, they also find out that constructing a Nova Blade actually needs 4 quasar diamonds. That would be nuts, and it would send Rayla and Callum on another wild goose chase to finding that 4th quasar diamond. And I believe if they do that, they'll get help from Astrid, the new character in Season 6. You're probably wondering who the heck is Astrid. Remember, we got her, a glimpse of her in the Season 6 teaser trailer. She's a celestial elf, and she's guarding the corona of the heavens. At least I'm theorizing she is. So this would be really cool, and I could also spark yet another adventure from episode 4 onward. Alrighty, so now in total we have 4 episode titles, you guys. So I think they start to make sense when you read them back to back. Let's do it one more time. Episode 1, Star Touched. Episode 2, Love, War, and Mushrooms. Episode 3, The Frozen Ship. And now episode 4, The Star Scraper. You can start to see how they're adventuring, right, as they go on. And I thought they would get to the Star Scraper later in Season 6, which means there's an action-packed second half of this season that is most likely in store for us as fans, and I am all the way here for it. So it begs the question, well, what in the world is Episode 5's title? Okay, well now it's time to dive into the puzzle that was given to us by Justin Richmond and Ehasz. Justin Richmond, co-creator of The Dragon Prince, shared a clue for Episode 5's title on X this past Thursday. He wrote, and I quote, "It's puzzle time for The Dragon Prince Season 6 Episode 5 title." Now these are photo clues, so we're not unfamiliar. We had to do this with Episode 2, but this photo clue he shared was a beautiful, like, midnight sky with stars illuminating, and it looked gorgeous, right? And it wasn't just that. Ehasz replied and also shared a clue, a photo clue, and it was of director M. Night Shyamalan. You're starting to see where I'm going with this? So my guess, and I'm very confident about this, you guys, is Starry Night. I'm very confident. I need one. I need to get one, guys, at least, okay? Well, you're probably wondering, how did I even get Starry Night? Listen, we clearly know there's a play on words this season in Season 6, right? I mean, with the word stars. So I just figured, okay, they're going to continue that trend. We got Star Touched, the Star Scraper. Why not have this be Starry Night? And if we're to believe Rayla find their way to the Star Scraper in Episode 4, who's to say they won't have to go on another adventure to find either the rest of the Quasar diamonds they need to construct the Nova Blade with, or they have to go and, I don't know, find Ehasz, who might have escaped from his prison? See, now we're starting to get somewhere, right, you guys? So, Starry Night, because stars in the sky, and M. Night Shyamalan, night, so Starry Night. And I figured this has got to be it. It's got to be it, you guys. And also, would this not set up a beautiful moment in which we finally get Rayla sharing, just a single moment, maybe saying they love each other again, please. And then they share their kiss that fans have been waiting on for a while. Listen, it would be a cool full circle moment because in Season 5, during the stargazing moment, well, you could tell that there were vibes there, right? There were feelings for one another. But nothing happened as a result. I think in Starry Night, my Episode 5 guess, they're gonna actually finally make it official yet again. And if that happens, we will collectively faint, of course, cry, yes, and then be resurrected. Because I think this is where all the lovey-dovey stuff stops. I think from Episode 5 onward, if you thought maybe Episodes 1 through 4 we were getting hints about darker stuff happening in terms of the themes and the more mature elements of this show, I have a funny feeling from Episode 5 onward we're going to get a lot more doom and gloom for the Dragon Prince. And it's going to become dire stakes for our characters. So, guys, that's about it. That's what I think it is. Episode 5, Starry Night. And from this point on, it's not going to get any better for Callum and the gang. And I do think Claudia is, at this point, probably already unhinged. So who knows what she's going to do next. And Ehasz? I think this man is already out of his prison. Alright? I cannot wait to see what's in store. But if you don't want to miss out on us talking about Episode 5, because I'm coming right back to the channel when they reveal it, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell so you don't miss out, like this video, and get loud in the comments, guys. Let me know, what do you think of my guess? Do you agree with it? What do you think of the episode titles? And give me your favorite theory that you have so far for Season 6. Alrighty, y'all. Well, again, thanks so much for tuning in, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening. Oh, man. Okay. Well, at least we'll have a Rayla moment. That'll probably be the only nice moment we have.